Hi friends, welcome to the Lori Lulu Crochet Podcast, episode 97. Hi, my name is Lori. I live in the Chicago suburbs with my husband Ryan and our cat Daisy. And I love to knit, I love to crochet, I like to sew. Doesn't get to happen very often. But yes, fiber arts, mwah, love it. You can find all that on my social media, which are linked down below. All patterns and yarns that I talk about will also be linked down below. So if there's a design that you like, there you go. You can find. I made it easy so you can find it. So welcome. How are you? New viewers, hello. I'm glad you found me, and returning viewers, I'm glad you came back. So, what all has happened in my life? We just went and got our taxes done. Yeah, that was fun. No, it was fine. Like going to see, so I used to work at a CPA, about an hour south of here. So we drove down there because they still don't charge us to have our taxes done there. So it was great to see my old coworkers. Well, just two of them, really. But anyway, yeah, and yeah. If you take what we owed last year and double it, that's what we owe this year. So we're gonna see what we can figure out, see if we can make that a little better. It's a nice sunny day. It's catching all the dust motes that are in this room. I can kind of see it on the screen as it's floating by. Anyway, what else has happened in my life? Oh, we went to Michigan. Got to see my parents. Gave my dad his speaker, recliner, cover, blanket, thingamabob. I'll put a picture in here so you can see it. I think it turned out really good. He likes it. It works great for him. That's what he wanted, so I'm okay with that. That's about it, really. I mean, it's just been work and coming home, crocheting, reading. Oh, I went to the library I finished a book, went to drop it off. Was gonna look at another book. Like, I didn't know what I wanted, so I was just gonna peruse the bookshelves. And on my way there, I noticed like the electric guys, it's ComEd around here. They do the electricity around here. They were working on stuff, and the police had the street right after the library was like completely shut off. And I was like, okay. And so I went into the library and dropped off my book and chatted with the librarian for like 10 seconds. Turned around, started to look at the books, and then the power went out. Like, oh, well, guess I won't be looking for a book. And then on our way home, we drove by the library again, and I was like, maybe we should stop and look for a book. I was like, no. Need to get home, need to record a podcast. He needs to work on his sermon. All that. So, with that, shall we get the yarny goodness started? Yes, I think we should get the yarny goodness started. So, I don't have any finished objects. Sad to say. it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have 6. Make some progress. I'm only going to show you 4. The other 2 I'll show you next time. Because they're cruise projects. And it's like, I got them started and then they're just going to wait until the cruise. So, anyway. Speaking of cruise. The first one I want to show you. Look at my Disney cruise bag. It is my cruise countdown socks. We are almost done with these socks, y'all. Almost done with these socks. Because I leave in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, I'll be getting my nails done. And then recording a podcast before I leave. So, for these socks, they are scrappy socks. I started doing 20 rounds per week, and then I got to the foot, and then I was like, I still have quite a bit left to go, so that's gonna be a long sock if I do 20 rounds per week. So I switched it up to just 10. Each week I pull at least one different color, so they are very colorful, very different, mismatchy socks, and I love them. Here they are so far. There's the heels. So I do all my socks 2 at a time, toe up. It's just how I've always, I can't say I've always done it this way because my first pair of socks, I did a different way. But ever since then, this is how I do my socks. I do the basic toe up pattern by Wendy Pronger Geckner. And then I do I did the Shadow Wrap Heel. Shadow Wrap Heel? By Denise of Earth Tones Girls. Actually, I say this every time. It's not, she didn't create this heel. She just created a tutorial for it. So you can watch it and see how she does it. It's great. So, here's where I was last time. This gummy bear. Really cute. Oh, I love it. So, since last time you saw, I've added a little bit of Dory. I've added a little bit of Midnight Stroll. And then a little bit of Royalty, which is this one right here. And then on this sock, I've done Under the Sea. And then this one is Iridescent. And the next colors I have are Hot Pink, which is Puffle of Puff Skeins, and this one is Beautiful Purple, which is Indigo Montoya. Hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. So I will have one more 10 round stripe, and then the cuff. And then the socks will be done. And I'll go on my cruise. And I was thinking, I think I'll wear these to the airport on that Sunday morning. Because it'll be probably cold. Although this week, we've been in the 40s this week. We're going to be in the 50s tomorrow and Monday. It's only February. Like, we haven't even hit Valentine's Day yet. Oh, goodness. So, anyway, I will have those ready. So excited. My other pair of socks that I'm working on, Ryan commented, because I took these with us to our tax appointment. And he's like, oh, another pair of socks. I'm like, hey, there's something small that I can take with me when I go to appointments like this, because we had an hour drive down there. Well, it wasn't quite an hour, but we had a long drive down there. We sat in the office for a while Mickey was putting in all our numbers. It's like, I'm not needed right now, so let me just do something with my hands. So I'll probably always have a pair of socks on the go because they're easy to port. They're portable. Is that what I'm trying to Oh, okay, so these socks, living in this gorgeous bag made for me for my birthday by a lady at church, Lori. Hello, Lori. The yarn that I'm using is Chameleon hand dyed, and it's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and the colorway is Morning Glory, which is just blue and pink. I gotta hold it back here because in the sun. So yeah, it's, I think my favorite bits, of course, that's a long stretch. My favorite bits are in between where it just kind of slowly fades into the other one. I don't know why I like those so much, that part so much, but I do. So, you ready to see these socks? I've gotten a lot done these last couple weeks. Here they are. So yeah, last time you saw, I was here. So I've done all this. I am probably, after, this is all I did today from this stitch marker on. That's all I've done this morning. On our way to get taxes. So yeah, this morning I was 20 rounds away from starting the heel. And I think I've probably done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. So I'm still like 15 away from starting the heel. And then I'm not sure how long I want them to be, so we shall see. We shall see. Okay, this is the Lori Lulu Crochet podcast, so let's talk about some crochet, shall we? We got the knitting done. Let's talk crochet. So, okay, let me get all my papers in order. First crochet object I want to show you is living in my Mary Poppins bag, because I heart Mary Poppins. I even have Mickey and Minnie dressed as Bert and Mary. And actually, I was teasing, so on my tax appointment, we saw Mickey, who is the associate. And I was like, yeah, we're going to see Mickey to get our taxes done. And then in 2 weeks, we're going to see Mickey to go sail on a boat. And he was just like, yeah, I got that all the time. I was like, I'm sorry. But in here is the Doris shawl, which is this here. I should say Doris-like shawl, because I'm not following the pattern very well. Yarns. You need to see my yarns. So, first color is from Distortion Fibers, and it is a special colorway just for one of my local yarn shops, Miss Pearl, which that's there. Yeah, it is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and this gorgeous purple. I love it. And the colorway is called Ruth. And then my second color is by RMR Yarns, which is from my other local yarn shop, Llama Llama Ding Dong. It is on their fingering, their Super Fino fingering, which is 75% for superwash merino, 25% nylon. And the colorway Gotitas de Rocio. It means morning dew. And this is the beautiful colorway. I love. If I put it in the sun, yeah, it's gonna blow out. But ooh, look at those pops, speckles. So pretty, so pretty. So the shawl, y'all. frogged 20, 25 rows yesterday. Yep, I did. So, because this is giving me fits. Because honestly, the way the pattern is written, I'm not a fan of it. And I don't think, yeah, like in the pattern it talks about short row wedges where it makes it, it's gonna like make it lopsided, and I'm like, and you don't see that in this, like in this picture, and there's not very good pictures, let me tell you. So I'm kind of doing my own thing, honestly. So last time you saw, I was here. So I mean, I've got a good 10 rows there, I think. Like I had another like full block of 20, so it was like pretty far out, and then I had this little row here, and then I was really going, and then I was like, you know what, it's ruffling, it looks really weird, so I took it all out and just kind of winging it, honestly. That's what I'm doing. So, but I'm really excited to get to this part, like this area here. I think that'll be fun, and it'll look really pretty with this. Like, just need to get there. So that's where I am on the Doris shawl. I had a lot more done. Honest, I did. And actually, you can tell because I have two different balls. So anyway, it's like I don't want to work on it because I'm frustrated, but at the same time I want it done. So I'll figure it out. It'll be there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. The next one though, I'm loving this one. I am. This one just sits on my love seat. That's where, you know, I want to watch a movie. This one's easy to just have there and crochet on it. It's very potato chippy. Like I just want to keep doing row after row after row after row. Don't want to stop. I was worried because it's a blanket, so I was like, oh, it's going to take me forever. But actually, I'm just going. I say that now. Who knows what'll happen in a month from now. So. Okay, so it is living in my Chicago yarn crawl bag. Because, yes, there's a lot of yarn in here. Yeah. So, the pattern that I am doing is the Just Feel Cozy wrap by Kalisha. Kalisha Ryan of the Quirky Monday Craftcast. Love it. Love her. Love all the patterns that her Just Feel. What am I trying to say? Line, I guess. She has several Just Feel shawls. So like, not only is this a pattern that is made by my friend, it is being made with yarns from my friends. So this is from the Scrappy Advent swap that I did with a couple other viewers. So I have those ready to go. This is the current ball that I've got. So I've already done one full ball, and I had 4 for the 2021 Advent swap. And then I think I have 4 more for 2022. So it is going to take me a while. It is. But it's a fun pattern. And so it is granny stitch. So much fun. Oof. Make sure I get it all out. Okay. So, show you the right side as well. Sorry. Okay. Ta-da! It's like, oh, I've done so much, and then yeah, it's like, no, not really. So last time you saw, I was right here. So I've done all of that. Here's where the new color is. I'm not worried about like where the new color starts. If it's in the middle of a row, it's in the middle of a row. I don't care. Honestly, I just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I think I may have just been way too tight on I may have to go back through and do something with these, with the first row. Because it's puckering and doing weird things. Anyway, so there's that. I dropped something. Oh, yarn bomb. Hi, my name is Lori and I'm a yarnaholic. And I need to put myself on a yarn ban. Especially now that we got our taxes done. Ugh. Anyway, let's not talk about that. I have purchased some more yarn. I know. But they have a purpose in mind. The one that I bought is from Web. I just bought Huntington Valley yarn, so that's a 50-gram thing. So it was like wasn't even $6. I don't think so. But these are for heels, toes, and cuffs, so they are promised already. Okay. I was like, do they have the colorway names on here? Okay. So these are the colors that I got. So these are going to be heels, toes, and cuffs for socks that I'm working on this year. So I have the light gray heather, which I think just a nice color. Gray is a nice color to have. Like for a while there, everything I had was purple and gray. Like those are my favorite colors together. So gray is good to have. Then I have this gorgeous spring green. These are for specific socks. That's so strictly sock along. I'm gonna be doing it this year. And then I have this gorgeous red. These are for my Christmas socks, which I may do Christmas in July. So I have them for Christmas. Like I did last year. So, wait, is that the right spot? No, it doesn't matter because they're gonna go in my yarn bin. Ooh, okay. Then, I didn't need to, but I felt like I had to. So my favorite yarn dyers, well, I have a lot of favorite yarn dyers, but these ones, they live close to me. It's called Bumblebee Acres Farms. They came out with a Little Women collection of yarns. It's all dyed based on the 2019 movie. They were gorgeous, and I was like, I just need it. I just need it. So I got bee mail. Yeah, they don't live very far from me. So here's their little card. Thanks for your order. And then there's the girls. Your support means everything to our fiber farm and family, because yes, they do have a farm with lots of animals, and especially fiber animals like sheep and llamas and goats. And then I got a little extra package. I love their logo. Are we gonna be able to focus? It's a little bee with the yarn. So cute. So in here was a pack of tea called White Christmas. Ooh. Where'd it go? There it is. I got a couple stickers too. How did I not see this? Oh, cute. We have the little bee, and then you have girls. Aww. Cute. I totally missed those earlier. Oh, let's focus back on me. So, yarn. You want to see the yarn, I'm sure. You don't care about stickers. Or tea. Well, I'm sure you do, but the yarn is what we're here for. So I was like, okay, I need to order some. And I just kept looking and looking and looking. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do fingering weight anymore. I'm going to do something else. I have a plan for this one. So she had Joe, Amy, Meg, Beth. They all have their own colors. And then they had another 4 colors that were like qualities that each girl represents, like faithfulness, loyalty. I forget what they all were. But like, and then the color of the quality matched the colorway with the girl. And of course, once this is gone, it's gone. Like, they're not making these colorways anymore. And they had one for Marmee, and they had one for Lori, and then they had one for Orchard House, which is Louisa May Alcott's house. And I was like, I want that one. Well, by the time I was like, went to go buy it, Orchard House was all gone. It was all sold out. So I went for my second favorite one. My favorite of the March sisters is Meg. Being the older sister, I identify a lot with her. And this is just so pretty. But this is just such a pretty colorway. So I got their Squishy DK, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And this is Meg. Oh, this pale pink with this. Oh, it kind of almost matches. It's a little darker than my nail polish, but anyway. I just love this. So, I have a plan in mind, and I forgot to bring it with me. Hold on. Okay, so I have done several designs in the last few years, and they're all based on women who inspire me. And Louisa May Alcott definitely inspires me. So I made this cowl a couple of years ago. I've never published or asked for testers on this pattern because after I finished it, it's like, I don't like it. I mean, it may be somebody else's cup of tea, but it's just not mine. So this lovely cable down the side, and then like you're supposed to wear it so the point comes down, all of that. Just, ugh, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I may take this frogless out and do something else with it. I don't know. But yes, so the March cowl is going to be totally redone. And I'm going to use this. So excited. Where did I put it? Oh, it's way over here. So I have this book, Crochet Stitches Visual Encyclopedia. So I'm going to go through and pick. I may just use the same cable pattern. I'm just going to construct it differently. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to be doing with this. I'm going to be redoing my March cowl. But I also have 2 other designs in my head that just need to come out. I don't know why I've been so afraid of doing these, but I have been. Not afraid. Yeah, the one. Yeah, I've definitely been afraid. I don't know why, but I am. It's been living in this So this bag was made by my friend Kalisha. I sent her this material. It is from a chitingi, which is a wrap thing that women in Africa, or at least I used to live in Africa. The area that I lived in, women wore chitingis. And so this was mine from like when I was a little girl. So I was like, it's just collecting dust. Let's put some good use to it. So Kalisha made some bags. I need to remember this. Keep moving forward by Walt Disney. And then I also have, what is it? The weapon we have is love. So in here is Living the Yarn. It's all ready to go. You can even have an Oceans pouch with stitch markers. It's all set. There's something else in here. No, it's just her label. It's just the Quirky Monday label. So, in here. Oh. It's been so long since I've looked at this yarn. I totally forgot. I thought it was black, but it's gray. Never mind. Okay, so in here is Living Yarn Bee Rainbow Rhapsody and Yarn Bee 44th Street. And these are going to be together, and I'm going to make a shawl inspired by Josephine Baker because she's amazing. Yeah, this is the colorway Obsidian Daydreams, and this one is silver gray. So, but my shawl is going to be rainbows. It's going to be rainbows and feathers shawl. So, I told myself when I come back from the cruise, I'm starting this project. I'm starting it. Okay? You gotta hold me to it, okay? I also have leftovers from another project using the same, like this is the teal version of the Rainbow Rhapsody. And then I have this one, this pale aqua. Of course, I bought these for so long ago. They may not even have these yarns anymore. Anyway, so Rainbows and Feathers, inspired by Josephine Baker, will be started in March. Okay? Okay. And then the other design, I've talked about this year because I got the yarn. So one of my favorite dyers went out of business. That makes me very sad. But I was able to get some of her yarns. It's on her Entice sock base, which is 80-20. And the colorway Earth Angel. These greens and blues, which love it. So, I've always thought about doing a shawl or something inspired by Beatrix Potter. And whenever I think of Beatrix Potter and doing anything, I think of greens and blues. So, this will be my Beatrix Potter design. I don't have a name yet, but so excited. And I do have some extra yarns. I think I might pair a navy with this. I do have some navy already in my stash. I also have a couple other colors that in my stash already that would go with this. So I definitely need to get Josephine Baker done. I need to get Louisa May Alcott done. And I need to get Beatrix Potter. So, along with crocheting all these iconic women as well. I don't think I told you. Carla Matrani, who wrote the book Crochet Iconic Women that I went through like crazy, she's coming out with a second book. Yeah, and I've already pre-ordered it, so it's on its way. I'll get back from my cruise and it'll be here. And I'll just be like, yes. So, And Josephine Baker is one of the ladies in there. And Dolly Parton is in there too. Who else? There was another one I was like, oh. The Joan of Arc, Elizabeth the First. Oh, and she just posted Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley's in this book. And you crochet a little Frankenstein monster to go with it. I was like, that's awesome. So anyway, so that's all I have to share with you today. I will see you in 2 weeks, right before I leave. So, I hope you have a great 2 weeks. I'll see you later. God bless.